Seized up brakes.
Yep.
Lights not working.
Yep.
Broken springs.
Legends, hello, good morning, welcome back to the channel. John here. It's a beautiful day in Lincolnshire. Behind me a Rover 75, you know the score. Drove it all the way from sort of Preston, and then the head gasket blew after lots of work that Dad and I did on the car. Of course it did, it's the K-Series engine. Anyway, it's been sleeping here for a couple of months and it's MOT time. I like to keep them on the road just to preserve that history with the car. I know it doesn't get driven and I know that's my fault, but let's get it ready for MOT. Come with me then, we shall do the usual stuff: tyres, levels, battery, go for a spin, take it to Dad, and hopefully by the end of the video it will have a clean bill of health with Dad and it'll be ready for Neil when we go for the MOT test tomorrow. Quick reminder though of why I bought the car: Wedgwood Blue, W reg, so early Cowley car. It's covered about 50,000 miles from memory, and it's in really good condition. Nothing missing, no major wibbles, knocks or dents, and it's not posh rotten, which is really rare for these. Yes, it's had a head gasket. Yes, we've done lots of mechanical work on it. But considering it's a future classic and one I wanted in my collection for a very long time, it's not eating anything sat here, and it just needs a good scrub, really.
Ah, the Rover 75 inspector is here.
Yeah, when you've got a posh car, you need a posh cat.
Excuse me, pussycat, I need to get to my Optimate.
Thank you very much. Shout out to the team at ProBike UK who have sent us these. These are invaluable. Yes, for anyone that watches the channel, you will know my battery maintenance schedule is terrible. And so I often have to do this: lift the lid, put the kettle on, disconnect the battery and put them on charge with the Optimate 6. The Rover 75, I was talking to Dad about this, has a weird power cycle. It sort of powers down for about 20 minutes after use, and it's got quite a big parasitic drain. So rather than just hooking it straight up to the car, I'm going to disconnect the earth lead first. Of course, I have absolutely no idea where my spanner set is. Anyone got a 10mm I can borrow? I'm sure there'll be one in here. Yes, time to see the organised chaos that is one of my garages. Oh, what have we got in here hiding today? Aha! Toyota MR2. That well-known brand Magnuson. And get this battery off. I don't think I'm even going to need a socket. Oh, bloody hell. Who made that terrible decision to do that? It's not even a 12. What size is it? Unlucky for some, but lucky for me. 13. Just crack that off. And get that out of the way. Make sure it's not going to touch against anything body-wise and sort of short anything out. Right, I'm going to connect the Optimate up to the car and get me power cable. That's plugged in sort of all the time. I have got it on a thermal cutout as well, because you shouldn't leave these wound up. Right, I've got the Optimate connected up on there now. Let's get that plugged in there. That could cause a problem, but at least it's charging. We'll see how much it brings the battery up. It's going to be a new battery, isn't it? I mean, to be fair, that is the battery that came with the car sort of 5 years ago. Right, and now I'm going to work, so I'm going to leave that on charge, nice and safe, and see what it does tomorrow. Yeah, hard to believe, I have a real job, like a proper adult. This is not my job, so I'm at work till sort of midnight, so I won't be doing any more on this today. It's tomorrow, and actually it's very warm, and I've got the car to Dad's. I've had it on charge with the Optimate for the past couple of days, and actually I still had to jump the car off. These old Rover 75s do use a lot of juice. I'll be honest, you know the score as well as I do. The battery has had it, but for the sake of this and for the sake of the MOT, we should be okay, and I've got to get a new one on order. Watch this video, pay for a battery, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, right, so got the car to Dad's. I've just been for a sort of 10-mile journey in the car just to clean the brakes, etc, off, get it nice and warm. We'll see what Dad says to the Rover 75. Hello, good afternoon. How are you?
Then, mate.
It's warm, isn't it, in the garage
It's
today?
blinking horrible. The wind's hot now.
What's it reading? Sort of, well, 30 degrees. What do you got there?
A battery tester.
It's the BT500 battery tester. This isn't the battery from the Rover 75, though.
No, it isn't. But what sort of battery is this, should you think?
Well, this is the battery from a... What is that from?
I don't know whether it's a...
Is that from a Fiat 500 or something else? Or maybe it's your old battery from your Peugeot, is it?
It's a special flooded stop-start.
Oh.
But I don't know what sort. I want to just call it a regular flooded. Oh dear, standard. SAE. Ooh.
SAE is the stop-start sort of battery.
EN2. What's this? EN, yeah. Select battery rating, 500.
This is good telly.
Is it?
No.
Please check connection. Oh. 1%. I don't think that battery's a lot of cop.
Is that battery no good?
No, that's probably why we put a new one on.
Yeah, we can try it on the Rover 75, although the battery is, well, shagged. Pre-MOT checks on the 75, what are you concerned about?
Seized up brakes.
Yep.
Lights not working.
Yep.
Broken springs.
Okay.
Back.
Let's test that.
We should know if they've gone at the front, shall we? I thought that battery might be all right.
No, we'll have to scrap that. Shall we check the lights first and foremost?
Yes, sir.
Right, go on then.
You've got to do it and I'll look at them.
Oh, yeah. Lights, lights, lights. Come on, lights. Lights, camera, and action. Side lights. I'm going to clean those lenses as well. They're a bit grim. Main beam. Dip.
Indicate left,
Dip.
right.
Indicate left. Indicate right.
That'll do for me. Got a number plate light out.
Have I?
Yep.
Got to sort that out.
Right, okay, brake lights, fog lights, reverse lights, perfect. Pop the boot, son.
Got a bloody... Oh. That was a bad idea.
It don't matter.
Oh, right, let's get this number plate light sorted. Which one's gone?
The offside.
Ah, how unusual.
How unusual. It's flipping.
Right, we've got a number plate light out. Let's hope that it's something simple and it's not a problem. Yeah, hopefully it is just a bulb that's gone ding and not something majorly problematical sort of wiring wise.
Blinking tidy up, didn't I?
One festoon bulb, please. Is that what it's called, a festoon?
It is, son, yes.
Hey, I'm learning.
You know, we've got them blooming hub covers sorted out.
Well, I've checked that the floor mats are in place. That's an MOT check. And actually, there's no mud guards, mud flaps on the 75. I did try and buy some, but they're quite rare. If you've got any mud
nice
flap,
moss.
yes, it's a site of special scientific excellence. If you've got any mud flaps for a Mark 1 Rover 75, you know, the pre-facelift, for sale, let me know and I will buy them. And the good thing about British engineering on these is you don't have to wiggle them about and do anything other than literally just unscrew 2 screws and the blooming light bulb number plate light area comes out.
Does it?
Yeah, I think so. Is that right? You're the Rover 75 master technician, my friend.
I forgot all that.
I bet you could do a head gasket though.
I think you'll find any mechanic in the universe could do that.
Ta-da! That's nice and easy, isn't it? One festoon bulb. Oh yes, that's why it's no good. Look, it's gone. Let's put that in the bin. Have you replaced that?
But at least, mate.
Good. Bearing in mind that the car is flat as a batter as anything.
Still don't work.
You're joking me?
Bums.
Still not working?
No.
Bugger. This could be a problem. I'm assuming the multimeter's coming out. Oh no, the tester is coming out. There's some sort of
Put the side light on.
quaint electrical fault going on.
Got no electric.
Ah.
Right. Turn them off then, son. bums. Bums, 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 bums. Hey ho, might as well do it, didn't we?
There you are, that's an MOT fail we found. Number plate light out. Dad is the same impression as me, that there's probably going to be a wire somewhere in that boot lid that's corroded. They get water in them. So we're doing some diagnostics. We've taken that trim off.
Yes, mate.
What have you found?
There's electric to the light, but one side's not working.
Right, okay, so we've not got a wiring fault here. We've got a wiring
So we know what that is, don't we?
fault in there.
Let's just whip it off.
So that trim has got to come off. Could be a connection fault. I mean, it could have shorted out because of the fact that the bulb was actually blown.
It's not, that's a load of rubbish, so.
Oh, is it not?
Yeah. Oh, that don't want to come undone. That's all going round.
Oh dear. One has come off out of the 4. We could be in a bit of trouble here. But you know what they say? No problems, only concerns. No, I want you to tell us what we've done, because we've got both of the lights working now, and it was, well...
I just took hold of them contacts on them little rivets and twisted them back.
Yeah, but you did all sorts of stuff with some probes, and just talk us through your diagnosis. The reason I didn't film it is because you was concentrating. So you've got this probe, right?
Yeah.
This is the probe. You've earthed
It's a test light
to the car. It's the test light. You tested all the connectors, and we could see
we ain't got no earth.
that we got electric but no earth, and there was a dodgy connection somewhere in here. So how did you fix that?
I just took hold of that metal bit. It's on a rivet, look.
Yeah.
I just twisted it backwards and forwards.
And that cleaned that connection up, didn't it?
Doesn't it?
Excellent. That saved us a whole world of pain.
Because the bloody thing won't come off.
Sorry?
The thing won't come off.
No. Good. That's that jobbed.
You're going to nip home to your parts department and get me a lamp assembly.
Yeah, do you know what? I've got very few parts for the Rover 75 in stock.
Oh, righto.
Yeah, no, I can't just nip and get you a lamp assembly. And actually, they changed, didn't they? In the, in fact, you're going to like this. Pre-Project Drive. They changed them during Project Drive and the facelift, the lamp assembly.
No such thing as Project Drive.
Yes, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Dad is a Project Drive denier. He denies it ever happened. Comment down below. Dad, being on the coal face, denies it was ever a thing.
The world's not round.
Yeah, sure. You're gonna upset everybody. Next, we'll be talking about them things in the sky.
No, we don't want to talk about them things because I created a bit of kerfuffle. There's a video on my phone.
Yeah.
Do you know where Windsor Crescent is?
Yeah.
Well, last year there was a great big water leak and all this water was gushing out. As you have problems with the running down the drain. It must be its birthday because it's doing it again today.
Hey, water leak. We've got a hosepipe ban though.
Well, I did, on my video it says, and I can't wash my car. No, I'm not allowed to wash my car. Amazing. It's a big one as well, it is.
So you're happy with the number plate light? You're happy that it's working? We'll just double check that it's still working. Is it still working? Yeah, good. And then we'll get that trim back in. And we'll carry on with our MOT checks. Right, whilst Dad's putting that back together, I'm going to top the tyres up with the Giraffe tools. There you are, check this out, look, we've got this on a ratchet. Scud that. Giraffe tools, retractable airline, ladies and
Don't
gentlemen.
drag it all the way out, put an extension on. Don't drag it all the way out.
Okay.
It's got a lot of tension on it. I know it will go to the other side of the road, but I don't think the compressor's on.
What's the point in having a retractable, extendable hose and then you turning around and saying just plug an extension in?
I'm looking after it.
Making sure it's okay. There's my tyres topped up. Lord knows how that happened, but the near side, 50 psi, fine. Offside, 20 psi. So we've blown them up hard and probably not blown them up. Probably couldn't get to them. What's next, please, on the MOT checks?
Just Just make sure the brakes aren't seized up and we've got no broken springs or suspension faults.
Good. Let's get it jacked up. Right, what are you looking for?
I'm looking at the springs.
Twang.
That's all right. You're going to have to go round.
Yeah. And stomp on the brake.
Well, yeah, just put your foot on the brake. Then when you finish putting your foot on the brake, just steer it to the right. Go on, stick it on, son. Take it off, son. You took it off, yeah. Now steer it to the right, please.
Oh, sausage.
You let it stay there, though, really, to be honest with you.
Yeah, okay.
We'll have the job done then.
Steer to the right.
Yes, please.
I'm steering to the right.
Good man.
There you go.
Steer to the left, Johnny.
Steer to the left. What are you looking for?
You know what I'm looking for.
No, but the people that are watching the video don't. Mate, so you got to tell us.
You tell them.
No, I want you to. The whole point is you do the pre-MOT.
Oh right, I'm looking at the tyre, I'm looking at the steering, I'm looking at the boots,
Yeah.
looking at the roll bar link boots,
Yeah.
looking at the drive shaft boots,
Yeah.
and looking at the brake hose.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the bottom ball joint boot, and I've shook the steering, I'm looking at the spring, making sure the suspension has not got any damage, and I'm looking at the leaking shock absorber, which it hadn't got.
I don't know why you're telling people that. I could have told them that.
Straighten it up, mate. Yeah, they all know what I'm thinking as well.
What's that? You commented about leaking shock absorber. I'm assuming it's not.
No, it's not. No.
Good.
No.
Is that a common fault on the Rover 75?
No.
Dad's not in the mood for content today.
It's my blinking tea time, man. I've normally got my pyjamas on by now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 to 6 on
Actually-
a Tuesday afternoon when we're filming this. This man pissing and moaning about not getting his dinner. Now, I don't understand why you wouldn't be wanting to crawl about underneath a Rover 75 this evening.
While you're at work in the morning, drinking coffee and moaning about your superiors, I shall be in the gym pumping iron.
I can assure you that first thing tomorrow morning, the plan is to go out mob-handed and conduct our job and our duties.
Oh, right. You don't sit around for an hour just
There's no
whinging.
time for a coffee break. As I think the correct terminology is the early bird catches the worm. Come on, you need to do your work. Right, here you go, this side now. Big Bertha's out.
Checking the used cars for the company. Yeah, that's all right.
We need to get this done, then we've got lots of protons to do.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the time when I can jolly well clean my motorcycle properly.
I'm not being funny, your motorcycle looks clean as it is. Come on then.
On.
Oh,
You got the brake on?
no.
Well then, put the brake on then. Off. Lovely. Steer to the right, please. Guess what I'm doing here?
You're checking for mice, cats, tortoises,
Doing the same as I did the other side.
any foxes, any badgers, small children, picnic baskets, and passports. Tell the good people what you're thinking, because I know what you're thinking.
Yeah,
More visual inspection under there. Nothing obvious hanging off there. Let's go to the back.
I've probably done more miles on my GS500 this afternoon since this car's done since last year.
Yeah, I've not driven it anywhere since last MOT. Why, John? Why have you not? Well, this year has been the year of the Toyota MR2. I was going to take the Rover 75 to the Pride of Longbridge this year. While we've probably got the opportunity, whether or not we'll have the opportunity next year, that's a whole different kettle of fish. But I took the van to Rustival. It was on the same date. So if the Pride of Longbridge goes ahead next year, this is going out.
This car is the pride of Cowley.
Yes, it is. And that comment, ladies and gentlemen, works in two ways, because this car was built at the Cowley factory, but it has belonged all its life to Mr. Cowley. So it's the pride of Cowley times two. I like that. Ah, out comes the
Kneeling thing.
the carpet. Why don't you have a car creeper?
Why don't you shut up?
Why don't you have a ramp for Dad?
Why don't you shut up?
Because he don't want one, ladies and gentlemen. He wants to lay on the floor on his bit of carpet and scramble around under old cars. So everyone that says you should buy Dad this, you don't want it.
When you get old like me, folks can't get off the ground, so I'm practising all the time. They should be all right now then, mate, shouldn't they?
What's that, the brakes?
Yeah.
Yeah, we overhauled them
Yeah,
when
we did
when
everything
I bought
to
the
them,
car.
didn't we?
We did, yeah, we did all sorts.
Come on then, foot brake on, please. That's lovely. Handbrake on, please. Handbrake off, please. Lovely jubbly.
Nice.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Back box, mega rusty.
Would you go fetch me another torch, please, John?
I'll put it on charge in the charging department. Here's one we charged up earlier.
Cheers, bud. Oh my giddy aunt.
What you found?
It's like a load of coating has come off this lower arm.
Oh, right. Oh, I see the...
It's like, yeah, it's in it here.
Yes, I can. That exhaust back box, rusty. The exhaust has got a nice coating of dirt. That's my fault.
These have been done, these back springs, haven't they?
I don't know, not by us.
Never they've been done.
That's good news.
They jolly well have. Is there any spring dangling around in there? Don't think so. Can't find any ends. That'll do. Yeah, that'll do. There you go. There you go.
You know what we need to do?
What's that?
We need to get some Tetraseal under there.
You alright, mate? That's that bit done.
Dad has purposefully left the near side rear till last. Because if you followed my journey on this car when I bought it, it needed a new sill. Because somebody couldn't help themselves and just had a little bit of a poke with the screwdriver of doom.
I did it with my blooming thumb.
Yeah, it was a bit rusty at the back. And then we got the grinding wheel out and the hole was about that big. The near side has not been done. We've got to make sure that he doesn't go a bit ram-arse with his thumb. Don't poke a hole in the sill, please. This side not as bad as yon side, but
It certainly isn't.
it's going to need doing at some point.
It is. If you was to poke that with a hammer, it would go, I bet. Doesn't sound rotten.
No, it certainly doesn't.
If you do, no, hang on a minute. If you do it, it's you that's going to be putting a new
There's a
sill
chap
on
in
it.
the 1970s I worked with, and he had a pocket knife, and he used to go around doing that with it. I used to shout, I can say this now because he's dead. I used to say, your blooming nails sound a bit long, Tino.
If you put a hole in it, mate, it's going to be you that's fixing it, not me.
Fucking
I will show you that sill in a minute because
Fucking
it's
say
not
that.
as bad as we're making out. Ready?
Foot brake on, foot brake off, handbrake on.
Oh, hang on a minute, got to get in. Ready?
Yes! Off.
Stop tapping that sill.
It's your exhaust I was tapping.
Oh, was it? One of your favourite hobbies, and I've caught you doing it many times, so you can't deny it, is when we go to a car show and there's a Rover 75.
I do.
What is the first thing you do?
I look at the sill.
Yeah. Dad has a good old look at the sills, because they do go. They all go. The good news is a Cowley sill is we can just paint it sort of matte black or satin black.
Some of the real bad ones go at the front as well,
They
don't
do, yeah.
I think the trick is you need to take that stupid plastic plug thing out so that the water runs out all the time.
That's it. There's a jacking point plug, and we take them out. Where is that sill?
a little bit corroded. There you go, look, a little bit of surface corrosion.
Clear where the rubber plug is.
Where the rubber plug is. Let's look at yon side.
And even if I say so myself, somehow bloke did a good job of that.
Yeah, you have done a good job of that. Yeah, especially considering what we were actually working with, which was a sill that came that was shite. That's your words, not mine.
It was worse than that.
Let's show the good people the new sill.
Oh yeah, can't even tell it's been done, mate. Where's the join? Well, I can kind of see it, but it's better than some.
It's somewhere here, I think.
There's a Rover 75 currently advertised going through Matthewson's car auction. It's an early Cowley car, and it's got an estimate of 2,000 to 2,500.
Aye.
And the weld seam looks like Dr. Frankenstein's.
Oh, it's been done, has it? Yeah.
But it's blob, 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 blob. So, considering that's been done, you'd never tell.
Yeah, could I put the new bit in for the jacking point as well?
Also, check out the interior. For the sake of a car that's
join.
26 years old, it's looking good.
The join's about here somewhere.
If you can't find it, I'm happy about that.
Got to be past this jacking point, hasn't it? Because I put a new bit on the end of that.
I can't remember. You've done lots of welding in your time. You wait till I bring us a Tria GTI around. Is that done? Is that the pre-MOT checks done, mate?
More importantly,
Yeah.
since the beginning of the year,
Yeah.
this has done 1,085 miles.
Well, on the Suzuki, yeah.
And this has done 1,633 miles.
And how many post boxes have you seen?
It's up to 160 something this afternoon.
Comment down below if you want to see a special video on the channel, specialist post box video chat with Dad. We are now at 25. Oh, by the way, forgot to tell you, 25,000
yesterday.
subscribers.
24 point something.
Yeah, 25,000 subscribers. We are a quarter of the way there to my goal.
You've been paying people at work to subscribe.
No, I think they've been unsubscribing. Anyway, so if you haven't,
At work,
if
yeah.
you haven't subscribed, what are you going to tell the people?
Please, give us a bit of us. I know I'll be like some people. Oh, grovel. If you like what you see, give us a subscribe. That's what I like to think.
That's Dad's call
And
to
if you
action.
don't like what you see, for God's sake, don't watch us.
Yeah, that's a call to action. Any concerns with the 75?
Do you know what tipples me? The old village idiot. If you don't, if you don't like the video, go make your own. He said.
Yeah, that's what we can say. If you don't like watching it, don't watch. But thanks to everyone that does watch.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Thanks to everyone that's subscribed.
It's just, hey, we're tinkering about it.
Tinkering around. Anyway, verdict on the 75, please.
It'll do.
It'll do. Good. Fingers crossed. Thanks for that. Thanks for your help. There it is then, clean bill of health from Dad at least for the Rover 75. Will it pass an MOT test? Well, come with us because I will be filming that as well. Joking apart, Dad has said it hasn't gone very far, and it hasn't gone very far, but there is a very specific reason that I've got a Wedgwood Blue Rover 75 in my collection. Always wanted one, and I've finally got one. It's one that will be a keeper. The videos on why I've bought it and how I bought it and all that sort of stuff are also on the channel. Check them out if you fancy it. Don't forget to like, hype, subscribe, as you've just heard Dad ask. 25,000 subscribers now. My plan is to get to 100,000 and get Dad a silver play button. That's what I'm working towards. So if you can help us towards that, that'll be grand. Then I can retire. Anyway, from whatever you're doing, from us here in Lincolnshire, cocking about with an old Rover 75, thanks very much for watching. See you later. As ever, thank you for watching this video. Dad and I have selected a couple more videos for you that we think that you might like. They're here now. Just give them a click to watch them. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. It means a lot to us. Thank you.